XRP moon! XRP! Man, that hotkey just coming up out of nowhere like that. How dare that hotkey? Whoa! Hello. Hello. Cheers. Good morning. Welcome back to another beautiful morning, another beautiful day to do Crypto Live. Hey, okay. How are you guys feeling? What's up? Cheers. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back to Crypto Live with Kung Fu. That's right. We just have to keep chopping through these headlines. Chop through the FUD, keeping ahead of the FOMO. Gotta say, looking at the headlines, it's the weekend, obviously, so there's not a lot of headlines. Saturday, Sunday are kind of like, hey, yo, let's review. Sunday Crypto Week Review. But looking at headlines from Friday, and then from Saturday and from Sunday, we're doing a pretty good job. We're doing a pretty good job of staying ahead of the headlines, staying ahead of the mainstream news, getting you guys the freshest, most up-to-date, relevant news about crypto every day. 11 a.m. Well, okay, I was a little bit late today. Okay. It's Sunday. I was a little bit late. Okay. I had breakfast with my favorite person. So, yeah. Take that. You had to wait. It's 11:30. Normally at 11 Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Crypto news every day. Smash the like button. It means a lot. XRP dominance. This looks old. What happened? We didn't lose it yet, did we? No. Did we really lose it already? Oh my goodness. Well, XRP was in number 2 for a minute there. It looks like it hit a good 4% loss inside the hour. That 4% was what it saw in 24 hours. So I just brought this up. You can't see it because my face is in the way. I'm going to disappear real quick. Check this out. Don't look. Nope, not that. None of those. Okay. XRP. Woo! XRP, it was number 2. It took that number 2 spot. It looks like it's down by about 600 million right now. It was at 61 cents in the number 2 spot early this morning. It was up by about 4% inside 24 hours, and that 4% has actually corrected. Ethereum took back that spot, or Vitalik bought back in. Vitalik bought more. Vitalik was like, I can't let this happen. That's what we've been saying. Vitalik's not letting it happen. He's sitting in the back like, get my BTC out of storage and buy me some more Ethereum. Buy Ethereum. Let's say hey to the room. Hello, room. Hello. Cheers. Hello, room. New money. Hello. Dareem. What's up, nerd? Mr. Cool. Hey. Mike, it's coming. Kenny Williams, good afternoon. Ahmed Ali, hey. Corey Ziegelman, good morning. Rinsler, cheers. Ahmed, I already said hey to you. Dazam, Chris Ford, Terry, Crypto Cougar, Nicholas Gutierrez, XRP Grind, Tebow, Shub, Mario, Unit, Cool, Egbertina, Dustin, Chris Peel. Good evening from Wales. Logan Harper. Kenny Williams again. I said hi to you. New York City. What's up, New York? I have strong crypto curious. Ahmed, Mike. What is up? Cambo, Crypto Catherine, Chris Peel. How's it going, fam? Stuart, XRP, Dustin, Philippe. Hello. Thank you, Giles. Cheers. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello. What's up, nude? What's up, nerd? What's up, room? Smash like button. Win moon. Hello. Yeah, that'd be crazy if you could disable everyone's cell for a day. That thing would just pop off, wouldn't it? Woo! Lambo soon. Justin, my man. Thank you so much, Justin. Let that money flow, baby. Lambo soon. Vitalik looks like an alien that got lost in the 60s. XRP grind, dropping some funnies. Yo. That's right. They need to take a few $100 off the table. They're trying to make their money. Yo. Did you ever study Modoc Pi? I've never studied Modoc Pi. Keep it up. What's up? Did you guys see me walking around asking people downtown? That was probably one of my more popular videos this month. You know, if that was one of my more popular videos. Thank you so much, Giles. Giles, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It needs to go to the moon, says Crypto Cougar. Well, we had a good run this morning. XRP seeing some good price momentum. It was up there at 61 cents, took the number 2 spot. The entire crypto market's actually up above 220 billion. So we have a $223 billion crypto market. BTC dominance is at 52.1%. So we're seeing some dominance slip away. Where's it going? Probably into XRP. Probably into XRP. Yo, what's up from the Philippines? Thank you so much. You don't like duck pie? Man, who likes duck pie? You never know, though. Duck pie is popular in some places. I cannot say. This is a judgment-free stream. This is a judgment-free stream. You guys can do all the judging you want on your side, but on this side, it's judgment-free. If you guys like duck pie, you can have all the duck pie you want. Yeah. Thank you so much, Crypto Cougar. Thank you so much. Yeah, someone just asked, Kenny, I think Kenny Williams just asked, should I sell my Ethereum Classic for more XRP? Yeah, I always say yes. I always say yes. If you guys heard that, there's an XRP rap on Spotify. I don't know who did it, but there's a line that says something about no. I don't know. I wouldn't get stuck with any no coins. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of them no coins. You don't want to get stuck with none of them no-nos. Could be rough. Ethereum Classic's an interesting one. Ethereum Classic's in an interesting predicament going back to the DAO hack and the split and the fork and what happens. There's potential for Ethereum Classic to have a nice spot for itself moving forward. It definitely doesn't have, obviously, anywhere near the market capitalization or support that Ethereum does right now. So hard to say. Hard to say. What's up, Crypto SB? What is up, Crypto SB? How are you? Crypto SB, my man. What is up? What is up? Pew pew. Hello. Cheers. Cheers. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Breaking news. Breaking news. We went downtown and asked people about XRP. Not a single person, other than the guy who thought it would be funny just to say yes and call me Timmy. He's like, yes, Timmy. Like, other than that guy who thought he was funny, no one had heard of XRP. Yeah, nobody had heard of XRP. Some people were saying I should have asked if they heard of Ripple. I guess maybe you're right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that would have changed it, but we can do another one. That video is so popular. Everyone seemed to really like that video. We're going to do it again. We'll do that maybe more often than just once. How about that? Yeah, I don't know who dropped that. I don't know who dropped that rap either, but I'm hearing some stories. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. What is up? What is up? Hey, yo. Mubai, what's up? How's it going? Good afternoon, everyone. That's pretty much what we have to do. We got to do what we said we're gonna do. That's part of. I think that's part of this. It's part of the deal. That's part of the deal we have going. Is I might have to do the things I said I was gonna do. So yeah, I said I'd make a rap. It happened. Boom. That's a good question, Mr. Food Stamp. Thank you so much for the support and great question. Who heard of Swift before XRP? Well, who heard of Swift that wasn't in banking before XRP? That's a good question. And I know for the most part, nobody. nobody using that in a conversation. Nobody's talking about Swift in a conversation. So yeah, most people probably don't even know about Swift. They definitely don't know about XRP. That's a really good point. Mr. Food Stamp might have been the person that made that comment earlier on my video, but looking at like XRP as far as the utility it provides to the consumer, there might be a degree where it's mass adopted, but no one knows about it. Kind of like no one knows how the TCP protocol of HTTP works. Like the HTTP protocol, HTTPS protocols, no one's talking about that at the bar. They're not like, whoa, yeah, you hear about that new IP protocol update, bro? Yeah, it's wicked. It's wicked, mate. It's wicked, mate. Like, no one's at the bar talking about that stuff. So, yeah, it's not necessarily like, it's not going to be like America's Next Top Model popular. People aren't going to just talk about XRP unless you're in a cool stream like this where people talk about XRP. Mr. Cool says Ethereum is going to start using the ILP. And, yeah, I think any crypto that wants to take part in that consortium can. I think that's one of the best parts about the ILP. it shows that they're open to providing this protocol layer for other cryptos. It just so happens that XRP is more efficient and cheaper. So again, it'll highlight the reality that long-term XRP is a better use case and a better long-term return for investment. So Mr. Cool's right. Ethereum will start using the ILP just like I think Bitcoin is already able to, and I think Litecoin's already able to as well. But that's part of the plan. That was the idea. So it's working. It's working. Riptide says XRapid will not go live during Swell. And I think that's pretty much what a lot of people are expecting. We saw the price run up this morning. I'd expect the price to run up a little bit maybe tonight and tomorrow as well. Whether or not XRapid goes live, I think the price will see some positive momentum just because of the anticipation around the event. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. You're sweet. Bro, I did it because I did it just for you guys. I literally did do that just for you guys. I would not have made that otherwise. So thank you. Thank you for encouraging that project. I definitely had some people laugh along the way. They were like, dude, don't do it. It's going to be real bad. And I was like, too late. It's too late. It's too late. To the moon, pow, right in the kisser. This guy gets it. This guy knows what's up. To the moon, pow, right in the kisser. Yeah, I'm going to turn this background echo back down. Yeah, it was a good, thank you, Crypto SB. Yeah, it was a fun video to do because it does show everyone's heard of Bitcoin like we suspected. There's not a lot of big breaking news there. Bitcoin was obviously, everyone had heard of it. XRP, nobody knew what it was. That's reassuring at least. Yeah, no one really knew what Swift was. Now people talking about Swift probably recognize that it's an older software suite that we will be replacing. And RippleNet moving to replace that in a very slow step-by-step process. It's not going to be just a overnight takeover of Swift's entire volume. It's going to be longer than that. Yeah, Riptide and just asked, will ILP affect XRP price? ILP equals Ninja Stealth Integration, says Roger K. You know, I have a video on my channel. It's called Codius Explained with Stefan Thomas. In that video, he talks about the ILP. If you want to break down, it really does a lot. It means pretty much just that it's an open protocol for people to use. Whoa. Thank you so much. Credit Repair USA, thank you so much. I just saw that. That was very, very generous of you. I'm trying to turn the sound up so we can get this. Woo!
Gonna lay low. Watch your channel a bit.
Cheers. Cheers. I like your style. Thank you so much, Credit Repair. It means a lot. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blaze says, sorry, I'm late. No worries. We're just getting started. We're just talking about the ILP protocol. So yeah, ILP is not going to affect price. Thank you so much, Credit Repair. That means a lot. I'm excited about this meetup that people have been telling me that something's going on in Houston. Credit Repair's doing a meetup in Houston. I think that's very exciting. Exciting for XRP meetups. So I'm excited to find out more about that. Let me know. Keep me informed. I'm close. I'm close to Houston. The ILP affecting price is not necessarily, they're not related at all. The ILP is a protocol. And if you guys, like I was saying, if you guys want to know more about how the ILP works, there's a video on my channel called Codius Explained with Stefan Thomas. Stefan Thomas is the ex-CTO that stepped away from Ripple to start Coil. He talks about how the ILP is a protocol layer. It basically means that they've created a standard protocol layer for coins to move about. One of the easiest ways, if you guys are very visual like I am, one of the easiest ways to imagine the ILP, I saw a funny GIF that was a turtle on the street somewhere, and like the Doge dog was on top of the turtle, like bouncing on the turtle, like go Bitcoin, go, and the turtle's supposed to be Bitcoin. Now, ILP is basically like a slip and slide. So the ILP, an interledger protocol, it's a protocol layer that's standard across the blockchain industry or the interwebs now with the W3C consortium. What that means is it's like putting a slip and slide underneath the turtle, right? So Bitcoin's slow and it's heavy. But if you put a slip and slide underneath it, it can just shoot around pretty quickly. The ILP is basically a solution, an interoperable protocol solution for blockchain, for siloed blockchains. What that means is that XRP, the Ripple Labs realized that XRP is really great, but that all these siloed blockchains, they need to be able to interoperate. They need to be able to communicate with each other and have interoperability. It's one of the big words in blockchain, interoperability. So the ILP is not going to affect price directly. Has no relation to price, but it opens up the potential of the use case of Bitcoin, the use case of Litecoin, the use case of Ethereum, the use case of XRP over and over again, compounding interest into XRP because it's cheaper and more efficient to use. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Very well thought out. So well thought out. So thorough. There's a point too where you have to recognize that Ripple Labs' ability to take notice of the space and what needs to be done to accommodate all the different blockchains. They didn't do this as a benefit to just them. They did this as a benefit to the entire space. It's pretty awesome. So it's basically a consortium of big people in blockchain looking at providing a protocol layer for blockchain and cryptocurrencies. That's very, very cool. Packets of payments. Exactly. Yeah. Streaming packets of payments is a good way to talk about it. I think that David Schwartz talks about the ILP as a streaming packet of payments concept because it's like they have this, you got to listen to David Schwartz talk about it really. The ability for them to look at the streams in real time and double down on the most cost-effective method. So looking at in real time, being able to move and change the stream for efficiency. That's big. It's big stuff. This is, again, such a huge innovation and such a big change to the way industry, the way finance is done, the way standards of exchange has been built. It's just huge change. It's a huge change. What up, Shalon? How's it going? What up? You launched Ruby Coin? I don't know what that is. I saw this yesterday or this morning, and I just wanted to look at it for a brief minute. The world's first zero exchange, the zero fee exchange by StellarX. World's first zero fee exchange, StellarX. I literally saw this morning in Reddit, and I was trying to understand what it is, if it's powered by Stellar Foundation, if it's just an individual that decided to use the Stellar name more specifically. That connection doesn't work. I hope this connection works. I was just reading this. If not, we'll move on. We'll move on to the next thing. It's not loading. Let's move on for now. So one of the more exciting things that's happening this month, it's the last day of the month. We're looking at Swell happening on the 1st, but also it's Bitcoin's 10th birthday. 10th birthday, it might not be a happy one. So cryptocurrencies obviously having some rough numbers this last 7 months, 8 months. What's happening? Where are we going? What's the slide down the hill look like? They're not gonna probably talk too much about this, so we're not gonna read the article. But the idea is that it's Bitcoin's 10th birthday on October 30th. We'll see what is the 10 years of Bitcoin. This is an interesting time. 10 years in review. Is it gonna highlight XRP? Is this a moment for us to highlight XRP, the efficiency of XRP, what's happening with the entire protocol layer being built for industries, the entire evolution of cryptocurrencies, the evolution of finance? It's big stuff. It's big stuff to look at. This is a big month for crypto. I easily see a lot of anticipation and expectation because of Swell happening, but it doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't mean there's not some other really big things happening in this month. The birthday of Bitcoin, the emergence of, I think, people more likely to search XRP, to search Ripple. Walking around downtown, no one knows XRP and no one knows Ripple, but if you look at Google search interests, the Google search trends inside of the last 30 days, and this is what we did in the, this is just not coming up. That's just not coming up. That article talking about some StellarX trading platform. Is it going to be popular? They said it's 0 fees, so that's kind of cool. So this is our trends on Google. We're just looking up some common search terms that we like. Bitcoin, XRP, Ripple. We're going to look at worldwide inside 30 days. Now, look at this spike on the 21st. It shows the day that we had this huge run-up, over 100% return in one day. A little bit of interest. A little bit of interest in XRP that moment. And Bitcoin seeing some interest on the 6th because of the ELF possibilities. So more people than ever are aware of XRP, of Ripple. If you look inside the 90 days, that's still pretty good. Inside 90 days, that's a lot of, the only movement really inside 90 days is at the very end right here on the 21st. That's a pretty big spike in interest. You got to recognize that. Bringing some people into this space. So yeah, XRP's up. It hit, I think 60 cents this morning, 61 cents briefly, and it's come back down. Look at this. Look at this whole window right here. Going from 27 cents up to 80 cents, back down 43 cents here, and then bouncing around 50 for a minute till we hit 60. That's the whole run in review. That's the whole run in review. It's pretty poppin'. So Ripple goes to 60 cents, and we're waiting for Swell. XRP goes to 60 cents, and we're waiting for Swell. Big stuff. Anybody have a... Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. You could land your interstellar spaceship right here. That's totally true. It's a good place to launch off. It's a good place to launch off. Yeah, 58 cents. I agree 100%. You can't lose at 58 cents. If anybody's debating about waiting or buying now, we always say don't try to time the market. You can't time the market. It's best to make regular purchases. Do your budget. Figure out what you can afford. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, and I'm not giving you investment advice. Definitely do your own research, find out what your budget is, what you can afford, and then, regular purchases. I think regular purchases is the easiest way. Easiest way. So I saw this, I can't find the article, but I saw this StellarX exchange going up, 0 fees. I think it's probably going to have all the other tokens on there as well. They said that they're going to be able to make profit still with 0 fees. I'm not sure about that. That was interesting to look at. I was trying to find that article. I couldn't find it. It wouldn't come up. Yeah, if you had 2 choices from 589 by end of year, but knowing that max 6K in 10 years, when would you cash out? If only one of those could happen, which one would you want? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's a good question. I think everyone should consider that. Are you focused on the short term or are you focused on the long term? It's a good question. Are you into Ether? Are you into Ether? I used to be way more into Ether. As a position. I used to have a bigger position of Ether. A greater majority of my portfolio was Ether until 30 cents XRP came through. And then there goes my Ether. There went my Ether. I'm kind of on the fence still about going long on Ether. I think Ether is great. I think Ethereum's great. I'm kind of interested about this proof of stake adjustment. I know they have a great developer team. I know they have a lot of people on board. I'm still interested about what does that mean? Can we see this proof of stake adjustment work? Does it work? Will it launch well? Will we see a negative price reflection because of this launch if it doesn't go just right? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It was a painful year, but we learned a lot. Oh, it's true. It's true. We did learn a lot. It was possibly a painful year as well. Mikey Seggs, thank you so much for clarifying. Mikey said that the fiscal year he thought started October 1st, but it's January 1st. Some industries do start October 1st, but he was mistaken. So a split on the fiscal year launch. What does that mean? Maybe it will be January. Maybe it will be tomorrow. BT says Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft targeting $10 to $100 billion markets. XRP targeting $10 to $100 trillion markets. No competition with an existing infrastructure. BT is right. BT is right. Thank you so much for dropping this golden nugget of comments in here. They're targeting Apple, Amazon, Google, and Microsoft targeting $100 billion market. XRP targeting $100 trillion market. A little bit of a difference. Just a little bit of a difference. The fact that we talked about this yesterday for a minute. The way that BTC was built with 8 decimal points, it goes up to about 100 million Satoshis. The way XRP was built with only 6 decimal points, going up to 1 million drops. So it's a big difference there. 100 million Satoshis per Bitcoin or 1 million drops per XRP. And that it's not that big a deal, obviously, just talking about it from a generalized semantic standpoint. But thinking about how much money flows into these assets, what it means, it's interesting to look at. Hard to say. It's hard to say what the setup will be. Thank you so much. The park episode was fun. What's the highest XRP price that you have bought? I bought at 70 cents. In whenever, January, December or something. It might have been on the way up or it might have been on the way down. I bought 70 cents was the most I paid. And I was like, oh man, what a deal. What a deal. Less than $1. So that when 30 cents came through, I was like, oh, 30 cents. Give me that 30 cents. What's the highest he paid for? 70 cents. Yeah, you bought a lot at 58. Dude, me too. When it drops like that, I bought a lot at 58. I bought a lot at 48. Oh, same as credit repair, I see. Yeah, I bought at 28, 33, 38, 41, 48, 51. Same. Yeah, just like on the way down, you don't know if it's going to keep going, so you just keep buying. And yeah, I agree 100% with what credit repair said too, buying up to 75 cents. I've said I'd buy up to $1. Because looking, hindsight's obviously 2020. It's easy to look back and say, yeah, I would have bought a bunch at 25 cents because now it's at 60. Like, you can kind of expect that to keep happening. Yeah, I probably will buy a lot at $1 happily because that's just regular purchasing. That's what you do, regular purchasing. I still think it's a great buy at $1. 60 cents was your buy-in. Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. I saw Miyagi drop this link. I'm going to try to open this up, this StellarX exchange. There we go. Nice. Thank you so much for finding that link and sending it. StellarX, the first free-to-use peer-to-peer digital asset marketplace launched. So this came up this morning in the news. StellarX, a digital asset marketplace gateway, reportedly not charging any usage fees. It's recently completed its beta stage test, and it's now been launched. StellarX has been developed by Interstellar, which is a commercial entity established through an acquisition of Chain Inc. by the Stellar Foundation. Interesting. So zero usage fee, how's that going to work? How can they afford to do this? They're saying that because all of the trades are settled on their Stellar payment network, that they're using the native tokens to power the platform, that the fees will basically be reimbursed or customers won't pay them at all. So this is a risk. I think it's a risk for them to try to capture some of the market. I think it's a risk to see. It's a possibility it could succeed. It's a really great possibility that going for zero fees to build an exchange could do really well for them. It doesn't look like it's just Stellar focused. It looks like it's focused on just blockchains and crypto assets in general, plus stocks and even real estate. So they want to make like a new exchange, a digital asset marketplace a free peer-to-peer digital asset marketplace. There you go, StellarX, ready to launch, built by the Stellar Foundation, but I think that they will have all the other tokens on there as well. I think it would be silly for them not to put XRP on there. So XRP going to be on this thing? I would guess yes. I would say yes. Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Hi, Kung Fu. What's up? What's up? I agree 100%. Nicholas, he said his fear is that we're hyping up Swell to have a big announcement and it'll be perceived as a letdown if there's no big news, and the market will react negatively if no X Rapid. That's pretty much, I think, the elephant in the room, in everyone's room right now. We know that. We're not trying to highlight that. I'm not trying to create FUD. We're trying to chop through FUD. So we have to at least pay respect to the fact that that is a possibility that's being discussed. Yes, there could be anticipation of a big announcement, and if there's not an announcement, it could have a negative price reflection. Kung Fu Panda had you. Nice. Thanks, Fresh personal training. Thank you so much. Kung Fu Panda had me. Kung Fu Panda had me.
Kung Fu Panda had me rolling on the floor laughing, 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 rolling on the floor laughing.
Nice. Put a beat behind that. Woo! Thank you so much. Rolling on the floor laughing. I thought that was funny too. Those kids were funny. I guess they don't know that that's also my nickname, Kung Fu Panda. So they were like, yeah, we'll look you up, Kung Fu Panda. I was like, yeah, you will. Good luck. Fine. Good luck. You can't escape me now. They're probably bumping the XRP rap right now. Those kids look like they were from Cali. They were some Cali kids. What's your lowest buy? Wow. What's my lowest buy? 18 cents. Maybe 17. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. I don't know. Hello. Hey, Mr. Kung Fu. What's happening? FOMO, Fudgegasm. Yes, those two comments did not go together. I just read them together. FOMO, Fudgegasm, you're right. I think that's possible. People are saying that if there's not a big announcement, that there might be a little bit of a price drop. But I literally said 2 streams ago, I don't know if we'll see any of those low prices. I don't know if we'll see 25 cents again. I don't know if we'll see 25 cents because I think we've created a new level of resistance. I think as we saw the price run up and people started paying attention and people started changing from their no coins to XRP, there's a new level of interest. And I think even if we did see a negative price movement because of a lack of a big announcement, I think we'll still maintain pretty high. I think we'll still stay up there in the 40s, high 30s. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll stay at 50. Maybe we'll just go to $1. We might hit $1 before the end of the day. We literally hit $3 on speculation alone. That's crazy. Why wouldn't it happen again? We could have a mad FOMO to $4 again. We could have it again. It's hard to say. I don't really know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Vinay says we'll never see 25 cents ever again. And I kind of agree. Even if we do have a letdown and there's not a big bull run, it's not going to go that low, I don't think. It might stay at 50 cents still. It might stay at 50. I don't know. With speculation, can it FOMO up to $1 today? Yeah, totally. Support, not residents. Did I say residents? Wow. Great questions. Do you think the bull run will ever end? That's a great question. Do I think the bull run will ever end? Wow. Rob, thank you so much, Rob Lee. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Rob Lee, thank you so much. I'm trying to get that notification. Woo! Bling! Thank you. 888. Thank you so much, Rob. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. What was the question I was just thinking about? Do I think the next bull run will ever end? That is hard to say. I know that the current stock market is experiencing the longest bull run they've ever had. Ever had. Will we see the longest bull run crypto's ever had in the next year? I hope so. I really, really, really hope so. I really, really, really hope so. Thanks again, Rob Lee. Thanks so much. Do you think Swell, they will say XRP is not a security? I mean, they can say that all they want at Swell, but it's not going to change the final decision. it's not going to change the decision. I repeat this last year. Credit Repair said, from this time till end of year, we were on a bull run. It's just repeating itself. We will see. That's a great comment, and you're right. This is a very similar repeat from last year. I think after Swell last year, there was a little bit of a price drop, just slightly. There was a price drop, and then the rest of the year was just bull run all the way. And referencing the previous question about, do you think the bull run will stop? Maybe because the clarity and the regulations will come through right near the end of the year, the bull run might not correct like it did last year. It might just be moon. It might just be moon. It might just be moon. Yo, Myron, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. Myron asks, will you continue to Uber, Lyft, what car, etc.? I already have a Prius. That was my new car to myself like 2 or 3 years ago was my Prius, a level 5 Prius. It's got JBL speakers. It's real nice. Backup camera, all those things. The part of that deal to myself, for me to buy a new car, I told myself I would drive for Uber or Lyft to pay my car note. I have not been driving for Uber and Lyft this last month because I had some time off. I was trying to finish the wrap. I have my other job that I was working on, and I also had just like some different like fishing days and things like that I took. I haven't been able to drive that much this month. I really like driving. It's kind of like a fun way just to get out of the house and meet some people or cruise around town, you know. I haven't been doing it as much as I'd like, but I'll probably still do it. Why not? Why not? But yeah, especially with all the newfound support and enthusiasm in XRP and in my stream and in my channel, with us hitting 11K and stuff, and with y'all's support and contributions, I have definitely not needed to drive as much. That's been really nice, but I definitely still drive because to me, what it means, like if I spend $50 a day to eat and get gas and pay my bills, if I could spend that $50 on XRP and make $40 to $50 driving for an hour or two, that offsets my expenses. That makes me really excited. That makes me really excited because it means I have potentially more XRP. That's right. And I right now at this point, I've been working 16 or 18-hour days because I feel like this is a pivotal moment where we will not see these prices ever again. And I keep telling myself that days that I have really long days, really hard days where I'm working 18 hours, I'm trying to keep my content up, I'm trying to drive, I'm trying to do my desk job, my home office job. Those days, I remind myself, like, this is an opportunity you might not ever get again. So it's definitely exciting to be here. John, thank you so much. Can we moon? Can we moon soon?
Can we moon? This spacesuit is getting hot. Cheers.
Woo! Cheers, yeah. Spacesuits, man. 8 months in a spacesuit. It's going to be stinky. We all need some showers. I hope they have a nice facility on the moon when we get there, because we need to sponge bath the stench off. Sponge bath this stench right off of our buddies. I don't know why that laugh track just happened to shoot in there. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, it might take a while for people to realize how far behind they are. Like if you didn't get into XRP this last year, then you definitely missed out on a big opportunity. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah, no, it's definitely crazy to look how many connections they've made recently. Their partners, the multi-hop feature, multi-hop opening up so many possibilities for banks to be brought on and use XRP without having to be a partner of RippleNet. I mean, guys, it's big stuff. It's really big stuff. Yeah, no, you guys are right. Maybe I should do a Lyft ride live stream and ask about XRP. The thing is I don't drink anymore. Like I don't drink, so I don't go out late to go drinking. If anything, I go out late to make more ZERPs and drive people around while they're drinking. The problem about live streaming, if I was to do it while I was lifting, is that I'd have to like ask them before they got in the car, and then they'd have to sign off, and then maybe they don't want to. I have to cancel their ride. Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. We'll figure out how to do it. Uber will accept XRP soon. That was actually one of the things I put up as a tweet looking at the payment rails for Uber drivers to be able to pay out daily. They have the ability to cash out daily. So do Lyft drivers. I tagged Uber and Lyft, and I sent a tweet out saying, let's get XRP as the solution for your payment rail. And they did not respond. No one responded to me. They did not respond. That's okay, though. There are definitely legalities to that. Yeah, Uber confessions. Uber confessions. Yeah, you're right. I could pay people in XRP. I could be like, hey guys, do you want to win XRP in your Lyft ride? I'm sure people will be like, what's XRP? Let me out of the car. Let me out of the car. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we were looking at this inside the year. Your price prediction for end of year after all this Swell. My price prediction for the end of the year was Swell. Cool. I love that. Thank you so much for your support. I didn't know I made a price prediction for the end of the year, but if it's Swell, I'll stand by it. Yeah, they should use Coil. Totally. Yeah, what's up? What's up with you guys? How are you today? Thank you for joining. Cheers. It's good to be here. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. It means a lot just to be part of this discussion, just to be here. I went late last night. Oh, what's up? CK just joined. What's up, CK? I was just going to say, I went late last night to the jump and bounced my little heart out at the trampoline house, and I didn't get to join you guys. Someone, I think XRP Grind, messaged me and said you guys were all having fun in stream yesterday night. I didn't get to come join you guys. So, I missed you, but I had to go bounce. I had to get my late night cardio bounce. Thanks. The park video is fun. The park video is what it was. So we're looking at Swell last year. Around what time was Swell last year? It was mid-month, wasn't it? Wasn't it mid-month? Or was it the beginning of the month? Either way, looking at Swell last year, maybe a run-up right here with anticipation for the event, and then looking at a little bit of a drop down to 20 cents. It stayed at 20 cents for a minute until it hit this. Oh, man. Well, no. Yeah, no, it stayed at 20 cents. 22 cents, bottomed, and then boom, it went straight up to $3.64. So looking at repeat. Can we hit repeat on this? I would love to hit repeat on this bad boy. That's for sure. But tell me more about the possibility, the build up, the launch tomorrow. That is crazy. The launch tomorrow or to the end of the year, whenever it is, whenever XRP goes live, the launch, whatever happens, when it comes online, when it goes up, this might be a very, very small bull run comparatively, right? Because this was all based off of speculation. What happens when we have real utility and we have the real announcements going live, and then we have the demonstration of the utility hitting mainstream news, hitting the mainstream news outlets with this change, with this narrative change. And we've been discussing this. We have been discussing this for what feels like forever now. For months, we've been discussing this narrative change where they're aware of BTC. They are aware of the flaws in BTC. They know that crypto is a sinking asset class right now, so everyone's staying away from it, right? But what they don't know is how many people will be using XRP, how many people are going to be tied to the ILP, using the ILP, offering, if you're tied to the ILP and you want to use it, using your XRP instead of your whatever other digital asset that you're holding as transaction costs on the ILP. It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. In fact, I would dare say XRP has captured the paradoxical potential of the gold rush in California. And what that means is, I say this every now and then, it's a good idea to think about. In the gold rush in California, the people who made money were not the people looking for gold, but the people selling the shovels. Now, XRP is the gold, ILP is the shovel. Ripple Labs decided, let's build both. Let's build both. Let's build the digital asset that we want to use, and let's build the shovel that people can use to dig digital assets out. And that's why we said that earlier, thinking about Bitcoin being like a big turtle with a like Dogecoin on its back or whatever. The turtles can't move very fast. But if the turtle wants to pay a little bit of XRP or BTC or LTC to move itself across the slip and slide, that's big deal. That's a big deal. Because you can pay whatever you want. You can pay to use the slip and slide in whatever fee you want. It just so happens that we think they're going to probably pay with the one that costs the least, and is the most efficient. That's why we keep getting excited about this, the pairing of ILP and XRP together, the pairing of this global payment rail, looking at businesses and SMEs moving over to understanding how to utilize this technology adjustment. It's big stuff. It's big stuff. I cannot help but recognize how great a job Ripple Labs has done just really putting together every single step of this process. And I think that's why I think I retweeted a Galgatron Twitter. I don't know if we can go a single stream without talking about Galgatron now. He just like gets mentioned in every stream now. I retweeted this Galgatron Twitter post right here. This one was a good one, honestly. I have to tell you, witnessing the evolution of Ripple has been the most all-consuming intellectual exercise I've ever had. It's been the most perfectly executed convergence, of so many diverse specializations on a global scale that it feels like it has always been this way. And this is probably one of the reasons that I think this is one of the reasons I'm more excited about this space than ever before. Because in reality, I don't know if I was that interested I wasn't interested in having a discussion about global finance forever. I mean, no one wants to talk about global finance. It's not that exciting, really. But looking at this being brought into the narrative of Ripple Labs' development of XRP token and what it can do for the global payment rail, it really, really, really gets me excited to see how well they've done. It's literally a perfectly executed convergence of different diverse specifications, specializations. It's crazy because it's almost like they had a plan. It's almost like they had this plan the whole time. Did they? Did they have it planned? I don't know. I don't really know. I thought this was funny. Thanks, Chris Ford, for making this meme. I retweeted it yesterday. The XRP crew rolling through Vegas. You'll see us at the XRP meetup rolling through Vegas like this. Rolling through XRP Vegas. You know what? What probably is going to happen is going to be a repeat. I don't know if we can say for sure, and I don't want to give anybody the impression that I know, because I really don't. But thinking about the cyclical nature of these things, possibly another bull run, possibly a bigger bull run, possibly one that goes higher, longer, harder, and further than any bull run before. But there's a few more steps for that to happen, right? There's a few more steps for that to happen. We need to have XRapid go live, and probably in these small payment corridors that'll start utilizing it and just demonstrating the effectiveness of their token, of XRP token. We know that RippleNet now is just one program for everyone to use, and multi-hop brings people into letting them try it maybe, or have access to it without controlling that corridor. But the reality is we have a few more steps before I think we can see a really good bull run, right? We need to have not only XRapid go live, there needs to be some probably resolves and settlements for if XRP is a security or not, some clarification around the regulations of Bitcoin with their elves. Will we see that before Christmas? Santa wants his elves to be busy. We probably need that for everything to work together. If we're looking at the ILP working with XRP and BTC and LTC, we need the clarification for all those digital assets to come through kind of at the same time, at least creating, as they said in the roundtable, it'd be nice if they had one bracket of regulation that everything could fit under so it wasn't really confusing. If this happens, I would expect a resurgence of crypto interest in the United States, meaning that if they make it really clear how to be a security or not to be a security, if they can launch ICOs in the United States, we'll see a lot of that. I think we'll see ICOs launch that next day publicly in the States, looking for pull investors. I think we'll see the bigger exchanges that have been reluctant to go live, start launching, and then the XRP base pair as a currency to those global digital asset exchanges. That's what I'm excited about. And no one's even said that. This is obviously pure speculation from Kung Fu Nerd right now, but I would not be surprised to see a lot of those global digital asset exchanges launch with XRP as a base currency. And that would make a lot of sense. And that would be a really big indicator that we were in the right pocket. XRP engines are warming up. That's right. They are warming up. And looking at this last year in review, this might be like a kiddie pool wave compared to what happens when we get in the ocean. I was telling someone the other day, they were like, what's driving the price right now? And I was like, nothing. Nothing but speculations driving the price right now. That's how it's been for over a year. These are all basically a bunch of really nice, sleek ships that we've built, and they're sitting in the port. No one knows. We need to push these ships out into the ocean and get them to, be out in the waves. Is it possible that we have no idea what they look like when they're out in the open ocean? Yeah, that's really possible because, again, looking at this is such a new space. This is a new space. All these tokens are like these nice, sleek, nice big ships. The Titanic's unsinkable, right? And it's this really great, huge thing. Bitcoin's kind of like the Titanic. Everyone's like, Bitcoin's going to do it. Bitcoin's going to go forever, I promise. It's like, no, you guys should be careful. We built a bunch of ships. They're in the port. We're going to launch them to the ocean. Maybe don't get on Titanic. Maybe don't. I don't know. Maybe you do. Yeah, get on Titanic. Make sure you are really close to a lifeboat. The lifeboats are going to be like the ILP. Get me over to XRP. XRP boat, I'm coming. Please wait. Please hold. Please hold, sir. I can't make it in time. Definitely seeing, I think, a lot of people that are BTCers swinging over to XRP. I know we had that Bitcoin Ben doing some XRP chats. I think Vitalik is literally buying his way back into the spot number 2 over and over again. So it's exciting to be here. It's very exciting to be here. Don't lose hope if there's not a bull run tomorrow. It might happen. We might hit $1 today. There might be a huge price momentum tomorrow, and it might not even be X-Rapid. It might just be speculation again. It could be X-Rapid. Wouldn't it be nice if we knew? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we knew which one it was? And we don't. Thinking again in review, 50 cents, 60 cents, still a really good price. Thinking about, can you ignore all the realities surrounding XRP right now and their long-term road for adoption? You can't. You can't ignore what's happening. I can't ignore what's happening. I was a little surprised yesterday that not a single person knew XRP by name. I was a little surprised. Someone knew me as an individual by name before they knew XRP. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Well, in time, this ripple will turn into a tsunami. I agree. I think Miyagi's right. This is going to be a tsunami. Basic stuff, Eastside King says. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Very basic stuff. Very basic stuff. You know what? When I said that just a second ago, I realized how crazy that was too. I was like, how does someone know me and not know XRP? That's funny. That's funny. Luke Roberts. Luke Roberts wants to know. Luke Roberts wants to know. Yo, hey, what's up, everybody? Cheers. Hey, yo. Fam, what's going on? XRP to the moon. XRP fam, 330 people in the room. Cheers. Everybody smash that like button. It's Sunday. Swell's coming out tomorrow. People are really excited. But either way, with or without XRapid tomorrow, we know XRapid's coming out by the end of the year. We know more partners are brought online than ever before with multi-hop. And we know the ILP is going to be a huge integral part. This consortium that they're all working together to build this protocol, it's big stuff. You know what that means? It means XRP investor blast off. Boom. Sometimes those hotkeys are a little bit like slow to respond. And I'm like, no, the hotkey, it's better if it's just timed just right. Just right, the timing. Yeah, no, it's all about the timing. Yeah, it's true. Well, that's a good review. That's a good possibility of like what's happening tomorrow. We're going to see, I think, good price movements either way. We're going to see, we're going to see good price movements either way, I think. We'll possibly have anticipation about what's being discussed at Swell. Maybe we can get someone to, drop some tweets that's there and let us know. It's hard to say exactly what's going to happen. We obviously have 2 days of Swell. 2 days of Swell. A lot of things to go on. A lot of people are going to be there. Will people at Swell start listening to the narrative of XRP, and will they get as excited as we are right now? Will they be texting their friends from the audience like, dude, you got to find out more about XRP. Roger Ver bought a lot a long time ago. The feds are watching. They shut down one exchange, says Amy. What exchange did they shut down? Tell me more. Luke Roberts, thank you so much. The rap was sick. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yes, multi-hop is live, I believe, right now. I know I just saw XRP Bank and XRP Trump on Twitter talking about multi-hop being discussed months ago, live by Brad Garlinghouse. Months ago, he was talking about it live on stage. I think that the article we covered that day said it was live that moment. They are not broadcasting Swell. They are not broadcasting Swell. It is not live. You will have to wait for the speculation or news to leak out. You have to wait for the news to leak out. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we didn't need the blue blockers today. I don't know. We survived a whole episode without them. We survived. Yeah, we survived a whole episode without the blue blockers. Yes. Somebody asking about keeping your XRP on Binance. You know, if you want to say that you own your XRP, then you can't keep them on an exchange. That's the rule of crypto. If you don't have access to your private keys, then you don't own the tokens. And what that means is that if you don't have them in your own wallet, then you don't own them. And there's different wallets you can use. Hot wallets are wallets that are connected to the internet that are higher risk because they're connected to the internet, or cold wallets are wallets that you have your funds on that are disconnected from the internet. The one that we always suggest, the Ledger Nano S, is a cold storage wallet that we appreciate and like because it gives you the access to have your private keys. You get your seed phrase. You keep your seed phrase backed up somewhere. And then even if you lose the physical device, that has your tokens on there, you can still pull them from your seed phrase. So it's possible that people keep their coins on an exchange because they want to trade them or because they want to have quick access to them. If you're not planning on trading them out, if you have some no coins, yeah, maybe trade those for some XRP, move your XRP off the exchange. I love Binance and I trust Binance a lot, but that doesn't mean that there's it doesn't mean there's a guarantee. They could have a security risk. They could have a hack. That could be an issue. When you have your funds on an exchange, you basically have an account. You have an account with that exchange that they give you access to your tokens. At any time, that could change. So the best way, obviously, for you to hold your funds is for you to personally hold them in a private key with your own cold storage wallet. You don't have to buy a Ledger Nano. Like there's other ways to get your funds on a cold storage wallet. You could literally put them on a computer into a wallet, an XRP wallet, and take that computer offline. That's a cold storage wallet right there. So if you don't want to buy something, you don't need to buy something. If you want to buy a Ledger Nano S and you don't want to use my link, do that too. You can buy it and not use my link. It's still just as good. It's the same ledger. How do you cash out from a Nano? If you want to cash out from your Nano, you have to send the XRP to an exchange and sell it, or send it to someone to buy something. Send it to your WireX wallet. Yeah, why are people in here talking about Redcoin? No one wants Redcoin. That's one of those no coins. Unless you can convince me otherwise. Actually, don't even try. Don't even try. Yeah, $100 right now with a Ledger Nano could save you a fortune because hackers are going to hack. Thank you, Crypto Cougar. That's true. Hackers going to hack. It's true. People are saying end of the month. I see that a lot. I see people are saying end of the month. So people are saying November. I'm going to go ahead and just roll my calendar over today. Ready for tomorrow. So people are saying November 1st. Some people are saying October 1st. So we have a whole month of who knows. Tomorrow we hit $1. Tomorrow we hit 75 cents. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's Tuesday we hit $1. Do we see another dip? Do we see another speculative FOMO run? We have about a month. People are calling for the beginning or the end of October to see possibly this big announcement go through, this big move, the possible release of XRapid. Again, XRapid's going to be live in these smaller payment corridors first. Now, that might mean that the smaller payment corridors go live with XRapid and the price movement from the volume does increase slightly, but maybe not as not an asinine price that you expected. Then, right as you sell out, because you're like, whatever, I'm taking a few dollars, I'm going to be fine. Probably as soon as you sell out, that's when everybody's going to buy in. That's when the banks are going to be like, woo, woo, take all the money, take it all. Let's take XRP to the moon. XRP moon! XRP! Yeah, that's true. Toast is not a cold storage wallet. The Toast wallet is not a cold storage wallet unless you take it offline. If it's on your phone, it's not cold storage. If it's on your computer and your computer is connected to the internet, it's not cold storage. Yes, so much patience is required. Conan says XRapid's going live in just a minute. Just a minute. A day or two. Philly the Kid says he thinks it's going to happen tomorrow. And we had some of the people calling for the end of the month. XRapid, again, XRapid is not one of the bigger price movers for me. Honestly, I know XRapid's a lot. XRapid's got a lot of potential. I think it brings a lot of authority to the space. I think it lets people, it's an indicator that people can recognize this is a professional approach to cryptocurrencies and digital assets. That's a big indicator when banks are using these ledgers, when banks are supporting these ledgers with their own nodes. That's a big thing. Whether or not you have this, huge immediate turn on in price, it's hard to say. Probably not. Patience is probably the big part of this game. Patience is key. It's better to be patient than to have short-term expectations. Here we go. This is it, guys. This is the month. This is the month. This is the month that something's happening. XRP to the moon. We saw 61 cents this morning. We saw Ethereum fall behind XRP briefly. It was a telling moment. It was a telling moment. Chellfire, thank you so much. Chellfire reminds us that last year we all thought escrow would be announced at Swell. We all thought escrow would be announced at Swell last year. And I think, you know, I think we'll just have to wait and see, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. It doesn't really matter. Short term, XRapid's not the big price mover. That's what I was just saying. I think long term, you know, short term, yeah, XRapid's a good indicator. Long term, I think it's just a slow compounding interest. I think it's just continual launches of base currencies, continually launching, you know, Codius and Coil. And think about whenever we finally see some smart contracts going live on Codius, that's going to be big. We haven't even seen that yet. We haven't even seen that yet, guys. There's not even happened yet, my teeth. So, still a lot that's going to happen. A lot that's going to happen that we're still waiting on. And when those things come through, obviously the price will move. XRP at 58 cents. There's obviously a big, a lot of tribalistic camps going on right now, trying to pick sides and say, you know, it's not happening. It is happening. It's not happening. It is happening. It's hard. It's hard. I get it. You got to do your own research and just trust your gut. Brick says that XRapid's already live right now. It just needs to be announced. That might be true. If XRapid's live right now and the announcement comes through that it's live and that we don't see like a huge momentum, a price movement, we could see people let go, I think, because of their expectations were too high. And that's something that we've talked about in the past too. It could be live. It could be announced tomorrow. It could be live and it could be announced at the end of the month. It could be so many different things. I don't even know. Let's start now. I agree. Let's just start it now. It's kind of hard though. It's a paradox because, you know, I get another paycheck tomorrow from my job, from working, having a job like people do, and I want to buy more XRP. I'm going to buy them either way. So yeah, I'd like the price to be lower, and then long term, I want the price to be higher. But tomorrow, I kind of want it to be lower. If it's not, I'll buy anyway. That's just how it goes. So the entire crypto market, again, above 200 billion, 223 billion. XRP volumes up in the billions, 1.2 billion for volume today. Still a little bit below Ethereum volume. Inside this morning, we know we took Ethereum's position, but I guess they bought themselves back in. Bitcoin Cash volume is nowhere near XRP or Ethereum. So they're looking like they're dropping pretty far behind this utility function race. EOS and Stellar kind of creeping in, trying to get into that spot. Cardano holding in number 9 at 8 cents. Monero at 10. Litecoin 60 cents. It's a pretty good day. It's a good day to be alive. A lot of exciting things happen tomorrow. I'm excited to be there. If you guys have not already, we have a few giveaways that we're doing on Twitter. We did the 25 XRP giveaway. We finalized that yesterday, and somebody won. Congratulations, you won 25 XRP. We did another one to celebrate our wrap. The fact that I finished this, I was really excited about it. It took a lot of time for me to do it. I decided to give away 25 more XRP to you guys to support my wrap. So I put the links to go listen to it. You retweet and listen and comment done, and then you get a chance to win. That's all we're going to do for today. We're a little bit over an hour. We came on a little bit late today, but thank you guys for being patient and showing up and playing the game, doing the game, the verbal basketball, J5. You can go in, but you're going to get thrown right out. 350 people in the room. Thank you so much. I think this literally might be the most people I've ever had in a live stream. Thank you, everyone. It means so much. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. XRP to the moon. XRP moon. I know. I feel like I like that one. I really like this one too. The Investor Blast Off. Millionaires. XRP millionaires. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, I don't know where I would be right now without you. I'm happy to be here so much. I appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot. I'm excited about going out and talking to more people in the town because I think we all like that and it was fun So go give that video a like and a watch if you haven't seen it. We'll do more of those coming up soon. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Remember, it's a good day to do something for yourself. Take a moment, drink some water, go outside, catch a nice ray of sun on your skin. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow in the AM at 11 a.m. going live like we do every day. Thanks a bunch, everybody. It means so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. Thank you, Rob Lee. Thank you, Credit Repair. And thank you, John Pierce. It means a lot, as well as everyone else. I appreciate it. It means so much. Gile, and XRP Moon. And I feel like I'm forgetting one more. I know I am. And I really feel bad. I'm so sorry. You mean so much to me. I appreciate it. I just can't remember your name right now. Thank you all. It means a lot. Farewell. Farewell. I know. It's over. We're done. It's farewell. I gotta go. We're done here. Farewell. Farewell. Cheers. Cheers. Have a great day. Be safe. Until I see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.